edge controls be lying. Straight up lying. They say they're gonna control your edges, but they ain't controlling no edges. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because I get to talk about what I love, okay? Y'all know I love edges. I love baby hairs. I love edge controls and gels and toothbrushes to lay them down for Jesus. I mean, this is just so exciting. We all know, if you're a user of edge control, we know that edge control maybe has our edges about a good 7 minutes. In the name of Jesus, 7.5 with some prayer. So I'm just gonna show you guys some edge controls that are my favorites, some that are not my favorites, and then what to do, tips and tricks to get your edge control to work for you. I do want to say before I start, just because I'm listing a particular brand of edge control does not mean I dislike that particular brand overall in general. So I just want to put that out there. It's just, you know, not every product is going to work for you, and that's okay, right? Okay, so let's get into this video. This is the Creme of Nature Argan Oil Perfect Edges Extra Hold, all right? So key for me is checking the consistency of the product, okay? The consistency is very smooth and I feel like a moisture, like it's melting in my fingers. So that can be a good thing for most products, but for edge controls, if you want it to hold your edges, those things that I mentioned, you don't want. So if it's melting in your fingers, if you can feel like some water, some moisture, it's not really sticky or tacky at all, it's gonna have your edges for maybe 4 minutes. I've been into edges for way too long, all right? I know the game. I know the game. All edge controls, for the most part, will smooth your edges. So if your hair is straight, you don't want your curls to revert immediately. Most edge controls will help with that. This is a Curls Blueberry Bliss Control Paste, which I love. This is not going to hold your hair at all. It will smooth it. I love the smell of it. It smells like Jello. Many of you guys have already used it. The consistency, again, is not sticky at all. Very smooth. I use this on my daughter because of the ingredients. It's organic. So yeah, this is good if you're really into keeping your edges, you know, nourished and all that good stuff. But if you're looking for a hold, again, y'all, no. But I love it. I love it for smoothing my edges, especially when my hair was straight. This is bae, love it. Another one is the ManeChoice, supposed to grow edges while smoothing them. So at least ManeChoice kept it real. It's not gonna hold your hair. The consistency is it's a little bit thicker than the ones that I just showed you. It's not sticky, so again, you want to look for that. If it's sticky and like really tacky and all that, then it's gonna hold your hair a little bit longer than it would just a regular edge control. It's gonna smooth it as well as hold it. This probably will not. It has amazing benefits in it. If you want your hair to be controlled and smooth, but it might kind of revert back, but you know, it's getting nourishment and vitamins and oils. It's just whatever you prefer, whatever you want to do with your edges. Another one that I actually like is the Control Me Edge Gel. Very smooth. It's like very gooey. So and I can feel water, like I can feel moisture. So that tells me off the bat that it's not going to hold your hair, but it will smooth for the time being. But I love Lotta Body's little edge gels. They're off the chain. Okay, some other favorites. The Inspired by Made Beautiful, the Curly Temple Balm. I think this is for kids. So I do use this on my daughter. So it's very gooey. I know you guys can't really see it, but if you do have this, then you know what I mean. It's very gooey. As soon as you rub it, you can immediately feel the moisture. But I love this on myself as well. It does really sleek and smooth my edges. I don't know, it's no sulfates, no paraben. The feel of it overall just feels way better than just any ordinary edge control. And of course, this is safe for children, so that's even better if you want to use it on your edges. I love it. Another one of my favorites is the Coconut Shea by Eden Body Works. It's the Control Edge Glaze. Now it's all rubbed off because I keep it with me in my purse. I've used a lot of it, but the consistency is great. It's a glaze again, so it's just like the balm in a way, but it's just the ingredients and the feel of it that just feels way better than just any ordinary, you know, edge control. So I love this stuff. The size of it too is way better than like your average size for a edge control. I went and picked this up for this video, and I must say it's just it got a no from me. I'm sorry, beautiful textures. This is the Edges to Ends Silkener. It's supposed to smooth temples, ponytails, and puffs. First of all, this is how it looked when I got it. All right. So that tells me off the bat that it's super gooey. It's very, very gooey. So easy to maneuver and move. And then, you know, when you rub your fingers together, again, it's very, very gooey, and which is telling me that my edges is probably gonna laugh at it. But, you know, we don't waste over here. I had a lot on my fingers, and I'm just, you know, slick that up in there, you know what I mean? We don't waste in this house. No, this is a no for me. This is a no. This is a no. So I'm a huge fan of ORS. So I found this Monoi oil, anti-breakage edge control, new flexible. If it's flexible, I don't want no flexibility in my edges. I want my edges to be controlled. I'm just like, nah, I don't want my edges to be all, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need that. I just want them to do the mannequin challenge. That's what I want them to do, is to stay. Anyway, so I decided to still try it. And I must say I do like it though. I like it. It doesn't, you know, keep my edges laid. When I mean laid, I mean it doesn't keep my edges, they're not on straight hold mode. Like, they're not on hold. They're not being held, you know what I mean? Consistency I really like because it is thicker. I like a thicker edge control. It really helps with keeping my edges laid a little bit longer. I like it, but it's just not gonna hold it all day. I've been hearing a lot about the Hicks edges, you know what I mean? So I was like, let me just go down to the beauty supply store and pick it up for this video. Because this is, you know, I really want to get as many edge controls as I could in here. And the new ones that I haven't tried. Oh, it's $14.99, really? So I was a little bit mad. $14.99, you know what I mean? Like, I'm someone who saves. I don't, you know, $14.99 on something I don't even know if it's going to work. I just was like, I was a little mad. I was a little mad. Yeah. I tested it out and it's real gooey. However, I tried it all over my hair and I liked the results. Not every gooey one, which is just like contradicting what I said. But for like my actual baby hairs that are easily revert, no, not for me, didn't work. But for my edges, like keeping my hair slick, it did work. But $14.99, no, I didn't like it that much. I'm just saying. Super holding power, that's what it said. That sounds very, you know, ooh, super holding power. Hey, bye-bye. But anyway, which brings me to Jireh Edge Control. This is $10. Now that's a lot for me as well, but this is like my third jar. A little goes a long way. I found an edge control, thank you Lord, that has a thick consistency, very thick, and it is sticky. Y'all see how it's literally sticking like that? That is what is going to work for my hair. My edges literally stay laid for a long period of time. I don't think any edge control stays laid all day long just by itself for my hair, but you know, everyone is different. This is Bae. When I need my edges laid for the day, at least the majority of the day, I will definitely get out my Jireh Edge Control, and it always has my back. Say you buy your edge control, you open it up, you're like, oh, Rayna said it's gooey, so I may not work on my hair. Okay, so then you go ahead and you put it on your baby hairs, okay? And then as soon as you walk out the door, you look in the mirror and your edges or your baby hairs have already curled back up. So what I've learned over the years is either one, you can get yourself a foamy mousse, like a wrap me mousse, something that has no alcohol in it. Well, it's whatever your preference, if it doesn't bother. So you want to take one pump and then you want to go ahead and just put it over your baby hairs or even your edges, whatever works. And then either just let that dry. You know, I would let it dry in the house. Don't just walk out with all this white stuff on your face. Let it dry with a blow dryer or just air dry, pat it. Or you can even wrap your edges really quick and you should be good all day. Your baby hair should not really revert. My favorite is using a spritz. Now, this does have alcohol in it. I sweat easily. So this baby, or just a spritz overall, has my entire back. I'm talking about it's not going anywhere. Taking your finger, using just 1 or 2 spritz, kind of shake it off and just get, you know, dry it up a little bit. Take it and just literally swoop it on your baby hairs. Trust me when I say you are good. Good, okay? When I say you are good, you are good. That is just a little tip and trick. If you get some edge control and it's not working for you and you prefer to use edge control over gel, because you know gel does revert your hair back very easily unless you just super wrap it really quick. But you know, edge controls are just more convenient, but they don't be controlling your edges. They don't be having it, you know, laid. Another thing, can we just talk about Lotta Body's just goodness right here, how they just made this brush just all so amazing, and then the other side is a comb. This is just, I mean, I will never go back to using a toothbrush ever. I don't just, you know, unless I can't find this, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna go back and use a toothbrush at all. This is life. I love it. Oh my gosh. I'll take out my little baby hairs and maybe, you know, adolescent hairs that I want to just, you know, make look like baby hairs, you know what I mean? Go ahead and brush it and get it together, and it's just, it's life. I mean, I get my little beads in the back. The feel of this brush is just all that and then some. I will never go back to a toothbrush. For y'all who are team edges, go get this if you don't have it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I super appreciate you guys so much for taking the time out. Please make sure that you go ahead and subscribe if you would like to stay up to date with me. Please like this video, help your girl out, all right? There's like this bell y'all need to click to get notifications, you know what I mean? Follow me on social media if you would like to. I'll leave everything down below where you can find it. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.